The cleaning of tanks and vessels is a critical application for the food, pharmaceutical, chemical processing and many other industries. It's a bit of a surprise to us at the spray nozzle people when insufficient thought is given to how the tank will be cleaned when the tank is initially designed. Now, we're not experts in the design of tanks and vessels, but we are experts in tank cleaning. So this is a direct appeal to tank makers and designers to work with us to improve the cleanability of their products. With a little forethought, a vessel can be made easier to clean and therefore will be a superior product. The really good news is that the tank will probably not even cost that much more to the end user. So just 3 things to consider for tank designers and makers. Number 1, the presence of agitators and baffles may cause shadow spots for the cleaning heads that are being installed. This might necessitate 2 tank cleaning heads to be installed to get all of the bits that would be missed by 1. So are there sufficient and suitably placed openings to accommodate this need? Number 2, large agitators may need their undersides cleaned. So even if we've got 2 cleaning heads at the top of the tank, a large sort of rotary agitator may need its undersides cleaned, and this is typically done by the introduction of pop-up tank cleaning heads that pop up underneath the agitator and spray upwards. But because they're under the product line, they need to pop back into the tank wall. So has thought been given to this if that's going to be needed? And the third thing is, if the tank is designed as they normally are, with just a kind of static spray ball in mind as the cleaner at the top of the tank, has thought been given to how that might be upgraded in the future? So as hygiene standards increase, we're finding that many end users are replacing their static spray balls with more modern rotary jet cleaners. And these may require different openings in the tank to accommodate them. And so if that hasn't been thought of beforehand, that upgrade path isn't available, then you need to start cutting into the tank and retrofitting them, and it's all painful. With a little bit of thought up front and probably no extra cost to the end user, that upgradability and future-proofing of the tank design with respects to cleaning can be achieved. Now, those are just 3 factors. Of course, there's many other factors to consider when designing a vessel to be easily cleanable, and it's beyond our expertise to advise on all of these, because it's not what we do as a business. We're not a vessel maker, but we can and do work with vessel makers to ensure that their tanks can accommodate modern CIP cleaning heads. This gives their products a competitive advantage in, let's face it, what's a tough market at the moment. So if you're involved in the design or the commissioning or the building of tanks and vessels, we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to work with you to ensure that your products, the tanks and vessels themselves, are optimized for modern tank cleaning systems.